Great to meet you, man.
I'm surprised you're not filming a TikTok right now.
How many jobs do you get a week? How much did you make on your last video? Definitely not the same with TikTok.
Did you make any money off TikTok?
I'm sorry, I'm just curious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you good, bro. So it just depends on the job.
How do you price your jobs?
By my head.
That couch right there, how much?
Let's see it. Like right now, I need to make like $8,000 every month minimum to pay my bills. That's how high with all the payments add up to.
Is that stressful?
What's up, you guys? Andre here with ZbWKwL Trades. This morning I got a very interesting text on Facebook Marketplace about a young kid. I think he's still in high school and he like buys storage units and resells stuff and fixes stuff, and he's trying to get into fixing lawnmowers now. And he saw that I have these 3 posted on Facebook for 150 bucks for all 3 of them, and he was like, hey, do you accept trades by any chance? And I was like, not really, but let me see what you have. And I looked through his stuff. You know, I wanted to want something, but nothing really piqued my interest. So I wanted to still help this guy out because he didn't want to spend 150 bucks for these. And I was like, what would you want to pay? And he said, honestly, 50 bucks because I'm trying to learn. And I was like, you know, I don't even care for making money on these things because I got them for free. If I give them away for free to him, which I actually wanted to do, but then I thought about it and I was like, no, I need to have this guy have something invested into them. And to me, 50 bucks sounded good because, you know, if he comes across something that's actually hard to fix, he's not just going to be like, oh, whatever, I'm going to quit and just move on. If he has 50 bucks invested in these things, which is actually a lot of money for a high school kid, if he's still in high school, he's going to try to fix them even harder. So to me, I was like, all right, I'm going to give 50 bucks for him. I'm going to deliver him for him. So I'm not really making any money off this, but it's going to help him out. So to me, I think it's worth it to at least try to help this guy and hopefully succeed into repairing these type of things. And since he's on the way to the landfill, I'm just gonna go and dump the trash I have, and that way it's not sitting in my trailer until my next job. Looks like this is his house right here. Not a bad looking house at all. Looks clean. What's up, man? How you doing?
How are you?
Good, good.
You're recording right now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Great to meet you, man.
I'm surprised you're not filming a TikTok right now. Dude, they're honestly pretty nice, especially down right there.
Right.
Personal pace, that stuff's expensive.
Oh yeah. Let me help you out real quick. There you go. How long does it usually take you to make a video?
Sometimes a day, sometimes a couple hours, and sometimes a couple days. It just depends how long and how many cuts I need to make. The long form content is kind of brutal, honestly, because it's a lot of work, but I'd rather make the long videos than the short ones. I like those better.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Awesome. Are you sure you didn't want to like check and make sure there wasn't anything else you wanted to like see?
Sure. I mean, what do you got? Was it just the stuff you had on sale?
That and also some other stuff. It might just be worth it.
Yeah, I'll check it out. So you fix everything at your house over here?
Yeah.
Nice. So this is your truck?
Yeah.
Nice. How much miles does it have?
It's creeping on 300.
It's your first truck?
Yeah.
Are you still in high school?
No, I just graduated, so this is my dad's truck. He handed it down to me. But yeah, I'm
cool.
a freshman in college, so.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
This is a clean place, man.
Maybe you might know like how to scrap copper and all that. Like the storage units we go through.
Uh-huh.
Always, no doubt, there's always gonna be like wires and stuff to scrap, and so.
Cool.
We've just been holding on to all of them, and we were like.
Like this type of wire?
Yeah, that stuff. There's just miscellaneous kind of wire.
Oh, this like internet wire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of that myself.
Yeah. I was gonna make a TikTok. How much can I like do in a day or whatever, and how much would I make?
Yeah.
I just thought that would be, you know, something fun.
Yeah, no, that's actually cool. You should, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some copper radiators right here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And these are all yours? Yeah, I want that dirt bike.
So people like, we either buy it or people give it to us because they know that we like to collect this stuff. So lawnmowers that we got, they're for my buddy. So he's trying to get into it as well. And so, you know,
That's awesome, man. Yeah, you got it going on, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I like to see it. I'm pretty sure that one is just gonna need a carb clean. From when I removed it, the customer said the carb was acting up, so they just bought a new one.
So like what's like the whole, like what's the deal with the junk removal stuff?
I get them from my junk removal jobs.
Okay.
Thanks.
It's like your
It's kind of
business?
some, yeah.
Okay.
So I just kind of advertise that type of stuff, and then when someone needs stuff removed, I go out, give them an estimate. They want it removed, I haul it away.
How many jobs do you get a week?
I don't know. Every week is different. Like sometimes I work every day, and sometimes I work a few days of the week. It just depends. Like right now, it's also slow too. So the winter, last winter was actually surprisingly busy,
Yeah.
and this one's kind of starting off slow, but maybe it'll pick up.
Yeah. But I mean, this is all stuff. I mean, I was thinking like if I had a truck like you guys, you could buy like the super cheap storage units and then throw the trash away, but keep it all in that one like huge truck that you guys have.
Yeah.
I thought that would be like crazy. But yeah, we got a bunch of tools. I mean, if you're just want to look around, if not, no worries. But yeah, the tool.
Marine Corps. You got this from a storage unit?
Yeah.
This is nice.
Crazy story about that storage unit. I don't know if you want to know about it.
What was it?
He was in the military, and then he got injured, whatever. He went broke or whatever, and then when we were in the storage unit, we found a lot of like questionable toys in there, like a lot of them. And so storage unit, you know.
What do you do with these? I typically just scrap them.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, honestly. I don't know if I scrap them, crack them open, see what's inside, but
I just don't want something that I won't need, because I'm not trying to collect junk myself. I get enough of it from jobs.
no worries. You get most of your jobs through like your Facebook listings and stuff?
Facebook, yard signs, word of mouth. Now I'm getting a lot of that just because I've been in business for over 2 years, so
Right.
a lot of that's starting to kick in, which is very nice.
Here's your payment right there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I honestly was thinking about giving them to you for free, just because I liked your store so much. But then I was like, I don't want to make it too easy for this guy,
Right.
because I didn't know you have that many over here.
Yeah, I'm not working on any of them because it's winter and no one would want to buy them at the price that I would sell them at.
Yeah.
So it's much better to, you know, collect them over the winter and then in the summer spend a week or whatever. And then
Sell them.
all
Yeah,
there.
you can sell them in the summer fast, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the most common problems with these that you get? Is it just carb clean or what?
100% carb problems, and like that's basically just it. I mean, it really is like I would get more, but it's just the drive, because there's not very many people around here that would want to like sell it or whatever. We have this dirt bike that we're working on making a TikTok on, recovering all that.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You thinking about doing YouTube?
I don't know. I don't know how I could do you like. I don't know. I like TikTok because I can compress everything into a 1 minute video or whatever. But like throughout 12 minutes or however long, it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get it. It's different for everybody. Like, see, some guys only like short videos, some guys only like long videos.
Yeah.
I'm a long video type of guy. I like seeing more details and stuff.
Right. Do you make money off your YouTube?
I do.
How much did you make on your last video, say?
My last video probably made like $80. Some videos make more, some make less. It just depends.
Definitely not the same with TikTok.
Did you make any money off TikTok?
No, I don't have enough followers. You have to have 10,000 followers in order to make money off of that. But then, even then, it's like way less than what you'd make on YouTube.
Yeah, because you have to think shorter videos on YouTube don't pay you that much neither. Like you have a video that gets like 10,000 views, you'll probably make like $4 if it's a short.
Right.
But like if it's 10,000 views and it's a long video, you can make like 50, 60, $70. You know, even $100, like if everybody watches the whole video like fully through, which is hard to get. Typically retention is probably around 20 to 50%. It's just depending on the video.
So why do you upload videos? Is it for fun?
Yeah,
Is it...
yeah, that's what I started doing it for fun. I always wanted to make YouTube videos, and then like I was like, I'm gonna start this year, and then I started it, and I was like, all right, since I already started, I can't give up anymore. So I just kept making them and video of what you're doing, you know, documenting your journey.
Right. And so you have to wear the GoPro. Like how often do you, like throughout the day? How many hours a day?
Bro, I don't know.
Really?
That's a different. I mean, it just depends like what I'm doing. I don't record every day, but like I try to record as much as I can though.
And so you were like, oh, we're about to go meet this kid. Let's see what we
Let's
can
put the
record.
GoPro on. Yeah, now. But before I used to use my phone.
Okay.
So it would be different. So I
Like
did
you would
that.
handhold it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got a GoPro after I had like 3,000 subscribers on YouTube and made some money, and then I bought the GoPro. And I just kind of like, when I made money off YouTube, I just kind of like tried to reinvest it because it's like, you want to get your content to be better, you know? You don't want to just take the quick bucks and just keep your content not as quality, because the GoPro allows you to like use both hands while you work. So that's why it's like very beneficial to have one.
Oh, so you would work in one hand?
Yeah, it's tough. Unless I set it up on a tripod, but you can't set up everything on a tripod because like when you're walking and talking to someone, you literally have to hold your phone compared to just having a GoPro and acting normal, you know what I mean?
So how do you go about, I guess, socially, you're wearing that? Is it, like, how do people react to that?
Dude, I don't know. I guess people just think it's a normal thing these days. You know, it was kind of awkward at first when I got it, you know, to just kind of walk up on people, but now I'm just like so used to it. If someone has a question, they just ask and, you know, just answer the question.
How much footage can it hold, like, on one charge?
I got like, I just have a bunch of batteries.
Oh, really?
So I just replace them whenever they go low. It tells you when it's low, or when it dies, you hear it beeping. And I have I have 2 GoPros now, so I got like 10 batteries for each of them. So, I mean, it'll last me all day, and then I just charge them at night.
Okay.
And sometimes I go through like 2 batteries a day if I don't make long videos, or 1 battery, but like long videos, sometimes you're going through like almost all of them.
Wow. When you have like all the junk, and you have to like get rid of it or whatever, do you go to where do you go to get rid of it? Do you have to pay, or like how does
Yeah,
that work?
take it to the landfill.
Okay. And you
So,
have to
like,
pay per weight?
Yeah, by the weight on that stuff, and metal you recycle obviously, and you get paid. Have you ever took it to the scrapyard?
Oh yeah. Every time that we go to storage unit, I always like separate metal, and then whatever's trash, I have to go throw it away. But
Where do you take it?
so there's a waste removal place here where you pay, and they have prisoners take it out for you.
Jackson County landfill?
Yeah.
That's exactly where I go.
Really?
They used to do it for me, but when I had the like utility trailer, but then after you get a dump trailer, they don't want to help you out.
can't.
Even if your trailer is not lifting, like they don't even care anymore because you have a dump trailer. Like, nope, you should have it working. But like,
Well, you can't. They can't go in there. Like if it's an enclosed trailer.
yeah, but they can on the dump trailer. So that trailer
really?
dumps itself. But I had people go in the enclosed trailer and help me out, and then I just like give them a cash tip or something for helping me out.
really?
They're not there every day. And like if it's nasty stuff, they're like kind of lazy, honestly. They don't really want to help.
Right. I hear you. I don't blame you.
So, but it's all right. The dump trailer is so much faster. I get in and out so fast now. Well, I didn't have it right away. It took me about a year to get my first
What
one.
did you have when you started out?
The enclosed trailer, and then I got a 5x10 utility trailer, and then my third trailer was a dump trailer.
Working for you? Like,
Not really. I'm kind of mostly solo. I have guys work with me when I have big jobs.
so you have 4 or 5 trailers. So how does that work in terms of what, you just leave one with all the trash in there, and one day you just go throw all of them away, or like how does that work?
Good questions, man.
Wait, really?
You're giving me a workout right now.
I'm sorry. I'm just curious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you good, bro. So it just depends on the job. Like whenever I have a job, I typically take it to the landfill right away, dump, and then if there's another load to do at the house, I go back and load up another load and go dump. Sometimes I'll have jobs that require multiple trailers to be used, mostly for like tree work, and then I'll have another guy I hire run another trailer and pull it with his truck, and then I'll pull one of mine, and then kind of vice versa, whatever. And then if the job is like small, I don't take it to the landfill right away because it's kind of like a waste of fuel. Because like, let's say I just went and I picked up like a couch.
Yeah, like a tiny.
I'm not just going to go take that to the landfill because I'm just wasting fuel. I'm going to leave it in the trailer. Next time I get another job, it's probably going to be a small job again. I'll load them up, and then I'll go when I have a full trailer. And that's just pretty much how I do it. It doesn't make sense to go for small jobs, but sometimes it does. Like if I'll have a small job and then someone will request a dumpster rental, and I'm already hooked up to this dumpster, and it's on the way to the landfill, I'll go throw whatever miscellaneous stuff I have, and if it's not a full load, and then that way you take the dumpster empty. So
How do you price your jobs?
by my head.
Oh, you just eyeball it?
Yeah, I eyeball it, and I just do the math in my head. I already know what everything costs in the area, so I did a lot of research before I started.
Really?
So now, like, if you were to just tell me like how much money to remove this, I already could tell you the price right away.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that couch right there. How much?
Let's see it. $100.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And then it probably costs you, like, just the dump fee on this will probably be like $5 if you take it to the landfill. But like the money's at when you're doing multiple of these a day, because you're not going for one item, you know. But obviously you have to count your fuel, your time, your wear and tear on equipment and stuff like that too.
I'm curious, just hypothetical, what about that motorcycle?
This motorcycle, if someone asked me to remove it, I'd probably ask them if they had a title or something, and most likely they wouldn't.
I do have a title for it.
You do?
Let's say we did have a title for it.
I would price it as scrap. Maybe I could sell it, but then that would be something like a bonus. So I would just kind of think in my head $80 to remove this. So that's my minimum pickup. So when it's something like scrap metal, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out there and check it out, see the access. Sometimes it's more because the access sucks. You know, like if you ask me to remove it from here and I have no access, I have to push it up a hill. That's when the price goes up. Like I did a lawnmower. I don't remember how much I charged for it, but it was like deep in the backyard. It was a hill, so I had to bring my mini skid steer out there and pick it up with a grapple.
This is absolutely horrendous to try to move. It was a pain to get it where it is now, and it was not fun because someone sold it to me for $100. I was like, all right, sure. I mean, it's a motorcycle. Why not? I'll part it out or whatever. But I was just totally curious of like how you would even get it out of here.
I'm not really into this type of stuff. Is this worth something?
The parts are, as a whole, absolutely not. But if you were to, like the seat, the gas tank, the handlebars, you could slowly like take everything apart, list it on eBay, and then that's where the value is. But as a whole right now,
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Did you get it from a storage unit?
No, so it's kind of weird. We were just at a friend's house and we just saw it out there. And it was getting rained on and it was seized up and stuff. And I was like, how much you want for it? I'll take a look at it, see what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it stands now.
So did you pay money for it?
We offered $100. The guy actually went down and said $50 instead.
That's good.
He knew for a fact that it was like...
It was trash, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's cool though how you do it with eBay. A lot of people do this with junk. I can't justify the time to like list stuff on eBay.
Really?
It's a lot of work to like, you know, because for me, I make my money mostly off doing the removals. Mm-hmm. And if I spend time taking stuff apart and doing this and that, listing that, shipping that, I'm like losing time that I could be working on trying to get more customers that would make me more money. That's my main business. That's what, like for you, taking this stuff apart probably make you more money because this is what you do. It just depends.
I can show you like a part that we just sold and we got to ship out today.
Dude, this is cool right here. You just cut a piece of stainless steel and just made a cart.
Just testing out. We were trying to weld, and so we just...
That's cool. Man, you got it going on. You live in the young dream.
Yeah. So this, we found it like underneath the seat.
Uh-huh.
We were going through it, and then there was this right here with all the title and everything, and we called the previous owner. So the guy we bought it from, he didn't previously own it. Got a huge backstory behind it, and we found this like tool kit whatever behind it, and so we listed that on eBay. It's just like a bunch of tools and stuff, but we listed that, and then we got like $20 for it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, I would just throw that and scrap it, because I'm like, $20 is good money, like if
right.
you know, if you list it and stuff like that. But like for me, I like to move so fast that I don't even like think that I can make, you know, $20 selling it.
Right. I don't know, because we work on dirt bikes, so I know the feeling of like, oh, I need this part 100% and I can't find it anywhere else. eBay would be the only place.
Yeah.
And one person has it. Like, I know the struggle, and so it's like this with an older motorcycle like this, I can 100% understand.
Yeah.
Like the value in it.
I used to fix appliances, and I would sell parts on eBay after, because I didn't do it like when I started doing it, but like I was taking out the trash for the company I was working for, and I mean there was just boxes of parts, and a lot of them were still like in good condition or new, and I would sell them. Bro, like there was months I made thousands of dollars,
really?
like just listing parts after work. Like it adds up over the month, $20, $50, $100, you know.
Right.
And some parts were like $250, and I was like, sheesh, you know. That's just stuff getting thrown away. Like the big companies don't care, so they'll just like toss them.
That's exactly what I was thinking with like the storage unit stuff, because it was like, it's really a pain to post every single thing. And so I was like, Well, I have stuff that other people would like, and they have lawnmowers, which I know, like I know in and out. I can make however much with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll convert what I get in the storage units into lawnmowers, and so it's like an exchange, like a currency exchange. I mean, it works a whole lot better than, you know, me trying to sell one individual cooler when I can be like, hey, here's a cooler, you give me a lawnmower, and you know that's a trade there.
Yeah.
And so
You're smart, bro. You're gonna be very successful because not a lot of guys at your age are out here hustling. Because to have all this stuff and try to sell it, that's a lot of work, bro. You're definitely killing it.
You ever strip copper wire? Like, you ever do anything like that?
I'm trying to get into it, but I don't prioritize it when I don't have the time.
Okay.
So, like before I did YouTube, sure, I would have the time to like strip wire, but like this, when I work, and if I have a day off, now I just kind of like spend it trying to edit a YouTube video. But before I was like mostly doing like, you know, miscellaneous stuff, doing to make extra cash. But like right now, since I'm making money off YouTube, I kind of try to prioritize this more.
You think it might be worth paying someone to edit for you? Like,
nah, because I'm not making enough money to do that.
what do you used to edit?
I used to use InShot on my phone when I used to edit,
Okay.
and now I use CapCut on the laptop.
Okay. I used to use DaVinci Resolve and then Premiere Pro, and then once I started doing TikTok, I do CapCut now just because it's way too easy to edit now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, that's crazy. What kind of stuff do you keep from your junk removal stuff? Like, do you keep anything for yourself? Like in a backyard, you just have a whole bunch of...
Sometimes, but typically like stuff that I keep for myself, it's stuff I just sell because I know it's worth something. But nah, I don't like to collect too much junk because if I do that, bro, in a month I'm gonna have junk everywhere. It feels like I have junk everywhere right now, and I just have a couple pieces of metal here and there, and I'm like, oh man, I don't like this, you know.
So I mean, how many days this week have you worked?
So 3 days this week so far.
Okay, that's not bad. And you go in person for your quotes?
Yeah.
How often?
Sometimes I do them over the phone if they like insist on it, or if it's like really far. But typically I do free on-site estimates because I just have the best luck closing people. Like once I can explain the value I'm providing in person, because it's kind of hard to do that when you're over the phone because they can get that price from like 10 different guys, and someone's gonna be, let's say, $30 to pick this couch up. I'm not going out there for $30. I'm gonna charge $100. But if that person saw the value I'm providing and the quality work, they would probably want to use me, because if this is in the house, the guy for $30 comes and scratches the floor, pulling it out, or hits a wall, they're gonna lose a lot more money than $30, you know? So it just depends. You gotta show and explain how you're gonna do stuff, and then people are willing to pay your price because they know you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I feel like when you do go in person, there's like that commitment. You can't be like, hey, how often do you get like lawn equipment?
Often, and typically I just scrap it because it's time, you know. And it's like, if it's decent stuff, like those mowers looked good, so I was like, I'm not gonna scrap them. I'm just gonna put them to the side. And I was thinking I was gonna fix them, but then I was like, man, they're sitting over here. Let me just list them up for sale and see if I can sell them, you know? Because I didn't like, obviously I could have scrapped them and probably got like $10.
Yeah.
But I'd rather just like post them on Facebook Marketplace and get rid of them that way, because I know they would sell for sure. Like one time I removed really good mowers, bro. I think I charged like $200
for push mowers.
Yeah, they well, one was a push mower, one was a commercial mower, and one was a tractor mower, and I sold them for like $370.
Really?
Yeah, so like sometimes you get crazy offers like that, you know, and a lot of guys will just go pick those up for free. And it's just like, yeah, you can still make money, but what happens if you don't sell it and you scrap them because they're trash, and then you only make like what, $20, $40, and you wasted all your time, you know?
I feel like I could never do junk removal just because I feel if I feel like I'm gonna throw something away, I'm like, oh, I could have made money off of this. I could have made money off of this, and I feel like I'm losing money every time I throw something away, which is like with the copper stuff over there. I was like, I feel bad throwing it away when I know there's potential value in there. And literally, like, I ordered the copper strippers or whatever, like the 7-channel ones with the motor and all that.
Oh, you have that here?
No, it's coming next week, but literally I'll spend a whole day, I'll strip everything, and then I'll just return it to Amazon, because it's like
bro, you're
crazy. I'm just saying, like, why can't I do that, you know?
I mean, you can 30-day free return policy,
yeah,
I guess.
I would buy it, use it, say something's wrong with it, and then just return it, because it's like, it's your policy. I mean, I can return whenever I want and just say,
yeah,
I don't want.
That's why I also wanted to stop doing eBay, because even like if you sell something brand new working, someone has even like swapped the broken part, because like obviously when your parts, when you sell them, they have like serial numbers and stuff like that and pictures, and then they would like swap it on their TV or dryer and return it saying not working condition. And then like when you get the part back, it's obviously used, scratched up, but you sent a brand new part. eBay is always going to side with a customer. If the customer says it's not working, it's not working, there's nothing you can like even do. Like, yeah, you can fight with eBay and dispute stuff like that, which my brother does that. He used to do it too, and he has went through the process and no luck. They don't care. So you'll waste like your whole day fighting with them, and they're still with the customer. No refund.
I had a couple who like just recently were trying to like return stuff. I find the trick is to just, I don't know, ask them to wait, and then like explain to them the whole process that you're going through, and they, I don't know, they always feel like they wait however long,
and then they just give up.
They just give up. And I always try to drag it out as long as I can, while also being honest. Like, I'll tell them like, hey, I'll see what I can do, and I'll actually go through the process of being honest with it. But just drag it out as long as you can. They'll forget about it, or they'll just be like, all right, whatever. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
I've done that with stuff, but then like YouTube, LOL. We were talking about YouTube, so now that's stuck in my head. But eBay will like tell you, your item is past due. You need to accept the return, otherwise we will pull out the money automatically. And I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna accept it now, because even though like I know it's not my fault, so. I was like, man, this stuff is just a waste of time. If I'm not putting new parts, people are wanting to return stuff that's not broken. It's like,
you know how long you listed stuff on eBay for?
Probably like half a year.
Okay. How many reviews did you get?
I think over 100.
Really?
Because I sold a lot of parts, like
Okay.
300 something parts.
I think we just started maybe like 2 weeks ago. We just hit like $1,000 in total revenue or whatever. But the thing is that like they take half of it. They take more than half of it, and so it's like you barely see any of the profit. And so I mean, like, what's your experience with that?
For me, it was all profit because I got the parts for free. I didn't have to pay anything. It was just my time listing.
What
so
about like the shipping, the fees, the taxes?
Yeah,
like,
all that stuff adds up like crazy. So I mean, it's a rough business. I still made thousands of dollars,
right,
because for me, I got all the stuff for free. It was already all boxed up, packaged up, because most of the parts were new, and even if they were used, they were still in all the bubble wrap and stuff like that. So for me, I had no expenses. Everything was free. Just literally take it to the UPS store or USPS, whatever.
What kind of appliances? Like
TVs, dryers, washers, microwaves, everything, like all the house appliances, because that's what I used to fix before I started doing junk removal.
What about the washers outside? You think I could part those out?
Which ones? This is kind of what the other lawnmower was like, Craftsman, but it was a little bit newer that I sold for that like $370.
Right. These I all got for free. These three right here are actually like dog crap. I have to go sell it or whatever.
Scrap them? What do you mean sell it?
Because people will probably pay. I've sold lawnmowers just like these.
Oh,
before.
for parts?
Not even for parts, just as a whole, like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like $100, take them all. But
okay.
the John Deere, it's in perfect condition, it runs and all that. Someone was just throwing it away for free. I don't even know if it left outside for a little bit. Let's see if it even runs.
Alright. Bro, that's awesome. Do you cut grass? How much money you want for this? I'll take this. Here's your $50 back.
There's a problem with it actually. It doesn't drive. It'll cut, it'll do everything, it just doesn't drive, so I have to fix the transmission with it. But it literally came with all the bags, and I was like, I can't. Basically, someone was throwing away $800 because I know for
these bags right here are expensive, so you can just sell that and make money.
Oh yeah, but we're definitely gonna like fix it up, and then in the summer, you can sell it for $700-800
easy
with everything on it.
Oh yeah, especially if it runs. If I was to get these, I would scrap them.
Yeah.
Just because of what it looks like. I mean, yeah, you can probably get a couple bucks for it if everything's working. I think you can get, I want to say, $50 to $80 if it's in working condition, which I would try to sell if everything worked. If something is wrong with it, like a heater, which is going to cost you probably like 30 bucks, I'll just scrap it. It's not worth my time.
Right. You don't ever go into it, grab like because what I'm planning on doing is taking it all apart, taking the motors inside, whatever's valuable, put it in that pile, and then just throw all this away as like scrap or whatever.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's actually what I'm starting to do with dryers too. I used to kind of just sell them in bulk, but now that I bought some bins and I'm collecting like motors and wires, I'm starting to like take them apart now and collect that stuff and sell this as shred, because you get paid a lot more for the motors and the wires compared to just regular shred.
Are you planning on taking the motors apart or just keeping it as is?
It just depends. Like, honestly, probably just gonna sell them as is, because it does take a lot of time to like take them apart. I see people do them and I watch people do it on YouTube, like even compressors, cut them with torches and stuff like that, but it's like it takes time to do that, and for me, I value my time in other aspects more. So like, if scrapping was my main business, I would obviously do that, but because it's not, I'd rather focus on what makes me more money.
I'm on winter break for a month and a half, so I literally just have nothing but time to do all this stuff.
So then I would definitely take it all apart and scrap it.
I don't know. My TikTok is I don't know if TikTok likes storage units videos. I don't know if they like it.
Bro, they like everything.
They don't.
You just have to stay consistent.
I'm sure that they do, but like my past 3 videos where I posted nothing but storage units, like got way less than what like a dirt bike video would get. If I posted a dirt bike video, I could get like, I don't know, 100,000 views, 5,000 likes, like whatever. But like this most recent TikTok I posted, I just hit like 1,000 views. And so it's like that's the sucky thing about short form content. Like even on my YouTube, when I post a short, sometimes I get less than 1,000 views, and then I'll post a short that will get like 100,000 views. It's crazy how shorts work, but that's why I like videos. It's kind of like you kind of build relationship with people, and they just want to watch you to see what you're doing on day to day. You know, it's different. How long did it take you to grow to where? How long have you been doing it for? A year?
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, about a year. So I started at the beginning of 2024.
Okay.
So just about a year.
It might be worth it. I don't know, cause
you're not gonna make money right away, but
no, yeah,
I know. It's very unlikely that you're gonna go viral like right away. I wish it would be that easy, you know, post one video, get 100,000 subscribers and just make bank right away. But nah, it's definitely a lot of work and consistency to get to like where you can actually afford a living.
Why not hire people?
To split wood?
No, I mean just like in general, outsource the work so you can do more like money making activities.
Because I'm not busy enough every day to keep someone busy. Like right now, I'm talking to you, I'm not making money. So how am I gonna pay someone to, you know, do something? So I just don't want to bring someone on and not be able to afford to pay them so they can feed their family. Because like if you hire someone and you can't afford to feed their family, they're not gonna stick around. You're just wasting money. So that's why I'd rather hire people as contractors when I have big jobs. Yes, it costs me more money, but I also don't have the liability of like, you know, stressing about having work for this guy or having him do this. Because a lot of big guys, when they're slow, they still have to pay their guys and to do miscellaneous stuff like wash their truck, do this and do that. And yeah, maybe at some point I'll get to that level, but I'm just not there.
I mean, what do you plan on doing in order to get to that level? Just simply keep doing what you're doing now, or like
so
venturing out different marketing?
My biggest thing is the junk removal, and I really like tree work. So eventually I might go
street work?
Tree work. Trees, you know, cutting trees and stuff like that, chipping, moving skid steer work. So eventually I'll probably go more into that than the junk removal. Just the junk removal was easy to get in. I mean, you're basically the business. If you can't sell jobs, you're not going to get jobs. Yeah. So for me, it was easy. It worked out well because I always sold stuff. Like in high school, I had 2 jobs. I was like working at Subway and Taco Bell after school. And then I also did flooring when I had those days off. So like to me, like I always grew up around selling stuff. So for me, like if you put me in front of something, I can sell it. And that's why the junk removal business worked out so great, because I can talk to people, explain the value. get the job, make the money.
Right.
And it doesn't cost that much to get in. All you need is a truck, and then, you know, you can rent the trailer if you save up enough money, buy a trailer. I got lucky because I made a lot of money fixing appliances, so I had like $50,000 that I could start my business with, and I didn't start it with all that money, but I ended up buying like the enclosed trailer, a truck, and then stuff here and there, and then that money was gone. But I didn't have a payment on my truck and trailer, so all the money I was making, I was calculating the wear and tear and just moving on, you know, and just continued growing from there.
So as of right now, you're doing completely like natural growth in terms of word of mouth, like
yeah, I never paid for ads. The only thing I paid for was the yard signs, and I probably spent over $1,000 on yard signs since I've been doing it. But like I had a job that was $3,500 from one $3 yard sign, and then I had other jobs that was like $6,800. That one wasn't very profitable because a lot of damages happened during that job. It was like a big demo job, but like stuff just kept going wrong. The dump fees were a lot more expensive than I anticipated. Excavator breakdown. Ended up hiring more guys than I thought because the job was just so big, but it was a learning experience for me. So even though I didn't make that much money on that job, I ended up learning a lot. So now when I have a big demo job, I know how to price it in my head a lot better. So like you'll learn sometimes, and sometimes you won't, and you'll have to learn another time and lose more money or make less money, whatever. Because I still made money. It just wasn't a lot of money, but I was still happy because I got the experience. So in my head, I was like, okay, you know, it's all going to be up from now on from demo jobs because now I know how to price them.
That's interesting. So I don't know, when we did Christmas lights last year, we did Facebook ads, and that's how we got all of our like all of our leads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, okay, did you ever go to college or no?
No.
So straight out of high school you just did
yeah. No, I did appliance repair.
Oh, you did appliance repair, right?
So I'm 23 right now. I've been doing junk removal for 2 to 3 years. I did appliance repair until I was 20 years old in a couple months.
Okay, right. Have you ever had like on your YouTube videos, did you ever have like technical problems in terms of like getting it shut down, like your video taken down? Because on TikTok, a lot of the times you'll have like you'll post a video and then it'll get strike down. Like, do you ever have?
Why? You're using copyright music?
No, just in general of like, usually it's like you broke a policy and then you look into the policy, it's like bullying and harassment and stuff. And like nowhere in the video did you ever have anything like that.
Mm-mm.
And so, I don't know, on TikTok, like that's definitely a problem. I think I've always wanted to start YouTube, but like there's this guy, I forgot what his name is. He literally just melts stuff like this down and has a crazy room filled with like metal bars, and that's all. He doesn't sell them or anything. He does it completely just like the way that you're doing YouTube is the way that he does like let's see if I can find it, but that's like the way that he does like melting stuff, and he has a furnace and everything. I mean, so what's next for you? I mean, like is there anything excited that you're anything you're excited for in the future, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm excited to start paying off more debt. So like all my trailers are paid off. One of my trucks is paid off, but I want to get my new truck paid off and my skid steer paid off because that's financed. So once I knock more debt out, I'm just gonna have more freedom. So I'm really looking for financial freedom.
Okay.
Like I don't like right now. I need to make like $8,000 every month minimum to pay my bills. That's how high with all the payments add up to.
Is that stressful?
Yeah, it's stressful. That's why I'm trying to knock it down and only have my mortgage, because it's so easy to make $3,000 a month, and then let's say $1,000 for food and insurance, miscellaneous stuff. Like $5,000 is so much easier to make per month than $8,000 to $10,000, because that's $8,000 has to be clean. So to make $8,000 clean, you probably have to bring in like 10 some months, some months 12,000. It just depends on your expenses on the jobs. So it's very stressful, bro. But God's been blessing me, and I've been making it happen.
Do you call your past customers up? Do you do any like text marketing? Like, you ever have a sponsor before?
Not like complete sponsored for everything,
okay,
but like I've had like discounts and stuff like that.
Okay.
I want to be honest with my watchers. I'm not just gonna promote something if it's not great.
I'm the complete opposite. I will straight up lie in all my TikToks if that means
you're making money.
Yeah. I mean, you can watch all my TikToks. I can almost guarantee you I lied. I said a lie in every single one because I like to...
Just to get the views?
I like to say the like really big numbers, like really exaggerate everything if it means that I can have like a good hook in my video or something. And like I would be like, oh, I made a huge mistake, and then that would hook the viewers in, and at the very end I'd be like, oh, it's a tiny mistake actually, but I mean, either way.
You're funny.
I know, it's like, it's completely immoral, like you shouldn't do it, but that's just what I do it because I'm just playing the game.
Yeah, see, for me, I don't like lying. I like to be honest. So that's honestly what has helped me build up kind of like a loyal audience, you know, because I have guys that watch every single video. Obviously, not all of them do, but I have some people that just watch every single video. And then, like, if I lie, I just feel like you're never going to build up an audience that's honestly, like, honest people and stuff like that. And I don't know, I'm just kind of more on the honest side. I don't like lying.
Do you ever get hate in your comments?
All the time.
All the time I get hate. That's almost, I will orchestrate hate comments in my videos. I will purposely have other accounts post hate comments on there just so we can have people talking in there. Like,
dude, you're crazy.
No, I'll tell my friends to like hate on my stuff, so then other people comment on their stuff, and then other
to boost you in the algorithm,
and then it just gets boosted, and it's like I'll hate on my own stuff, I'll hate other people in the comments, so then they reply to me. I don't like say anything really mean, but I'm just like, do you know what you're talking about? Like, you don't really know what you're talking about type stuff. It's like, I'm literally just doing whatever I can to play the game, and that's just playing the game.
Are you doing TikTok for like money? Like you want to make money on it, or you just kind of want to document your stuff?
Honestly, I 100% just want to document it, but like getting the views and the likes is just, that's like a
it's motivating, huh?
Yeah.
If you're honest, most of the time your channel is not going to get boosted, the algorithm's not going to pick you up, but I guess I just got lucky and it picked me up.
I really feel like if you just posted your stuff on TikTok, it would, I'm just saying, like, how many more months you got before you paid off all your like skid steer stuff?
Oh, you're talking about months, bro? They're years.
Years? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's expensive to pay that type of stuff off.
But it like pays itself.
It pays for itself every month, but my payment on the skid steer is $750 a month. My truck is $1,060 a month. So it's like, yeah, I'm making enough money to make the payments, but I'm not making, you know, $50,000 a month where I can just pay this off or pay that off. So it takes time. I just paid off my stump grinder though, which was a huge achievement. So
Stump grind.
whatever
People
grind stumps on the trees.
Okay. How much do you pay for a stump?
How much do you charge?
Yeah.
It just depends on the stump. So my minimum is $150 per stump. Like if it's a really small one, I'll probably go $120. And if it's a big one, it's like $300-400. I mean, bigger ones could be even more money. Like there's stumps that are close to $1,000, you know, but those are huge. I haven't had one that big, but I know people that have done them that big. So like if I was to get one that big, that's what I would price it at. Because if you price it at $500 and you're there all day beating up your machine, you're not making much money after all expenses.
I mean, that is smart, like diversifying out and then having it pay for itself, like that stump grinder, and then you have like your skid steer and stuff, so it's like you're just expanding your clientele.
Exactly. So to me, I'd rather stay, because it's hard to stay busy doing only one thing, especially with junk removal. Everybody's doing junk removal in our area, so doing tree work helps me stay more busy. And like if I have a bad month doing junk removal, I'm okay because I'm most likely doing more tree work that month or doing something else that can pay, you know, and make up the difference.
Is there anything else that you'd want to do? Do you ever think you're gonna get like an investment house or whatever, like just rent out a house or whatever, flip houses?
Eventually, not right now though. But also maybe not, because it's also a commitment, it's a liability, you know. It just depends where life's gonna take me, you know. I like to focus more on what I'm doing right now to make it work, because eventually you can get to that level. But if you're just dreaming and not actually working on it, then you're probably never gonna get there. But all right, bro, I gotta run. It was great talking to you, you know.
Talking to you, man.
But I gotta go.
So much. Yeah, if you ever get any more lawn equipment, if you just want to shoot me a photo, I'd be happy to like take it or whatever. But listen, I appreciate your.
All right, bro.
All right,
I'll keep you in mind. Take care.
Appreciate it.
I did not even realize how long I've been talking to this guy for. My goodness, did I just kill my day. Hopefully my wife won't be too mad, because we were supposed to go do something today, and I just spent 2 hours almost over here. Dang, somebody threw an IBC tote right there. I need that. I'm waiting in line at the dump. I got a couple cars in front of me, guys, but this is pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. So if you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.